So basically, a legal entity is it owns your assets, your company assets, and and it can purchase some assets belongs to your company, or it also can expend some money on something like uh, on business expansion, or right, so it can expand for your business. uh, it records your sales and taxes that you need to pay to the local jurisdiction. It also it is also within some jurisdiction, right? So if any issues are within that legal entity, so so it covers that jurisdiction. And legal address will be just for this legal entity, right, wherever it is located. So we will create that legal address. So we'll quickly go through in the application. So first we can create legal address. So here we will provide a country, okay, address, city, postal code, state. Then click we will click save, so that the uh, address will get saved. Once address is saved, so we can use this manage legal entity. We can go click new, apply, and go to task. Okay, so we can use the plus button here. So wherever you see this this uh, plus button or add button, so this is to create new records in this page. Or if you see edit, a pencil icon, so it is for edit. And if you go to actions, the same options will be also there, create and edit. So basically, you can see the same options here, whatever you are seeing. This is to export Excel. This is to filter. If you click right, so you can filter by giving a search keyword. And the same options can be seen here also. Now, to create a new legal entity, you need to choose the country, then legal entity name, legal entity identifier. So mostly this can be same, and start date, then legal address that we created in the previous step. Then some company registration, while registering the company, right, with the um, suppose in India or US. So we registered a company. So while registering the company, so these fields will be given, the TIN number, EIN number, or uh, this reporting legal entity reporting registration number. So these all will be given at the time of registering company. So we can provide all this information here. And if any payroll setting, like if it is if the employees are from this legal entity, so we can choose this. If payroll is processing from this legal entity, so we can choose this option. Basically, this options, right, will be part of your HCM implementation. But if you are just implementing CXLs, then you don't need these settings. Just legal name, legal entity name, legal entity identifier, and legal address, and then some company information is sufficient to create a legal entity. So once we create a legal entity, so then the next one we need to focus is on business unit. So business unit is a, a part of business. So generally, this business unit can be uh, by country. Like if you are a small organization, then you have multiple departments, multiple organizations. So you can still consider your company under like India business unit or US business unit, something like that. Uh, so if your business is more, then you can even divide like sales business unit, marketing business unit, then service business unit, or something like this. So it is a logical way of grouping the business. And a business unit can process the transactions on behalf of many legal entities. So we can choose for one business unit, multiple legal entities. So business unit will have a manager. So each business unit will have a manager, and this business unit can initiate some strategic objectives to grow within that business unit. Okay, and they have some level of autonomy. So within that business unit, they can take some decisions and they can implement those. Uh, uh, so if their upper management also uh, sub, uh, encourages that or supports that. And this business unit is responsible for all the profits and losses within that business unit. And business units will be used for management reporting. So as a company management, right? So they want to see how the business unit is performing, whether it's going on losses or profits. Each department wise, they want to see profits, losses, then how the business is growing. So for all these things, we can roll up to business unit. And for transaction processing, we can use business units to control the transactional data, right? The visibility. So we can use business unit. Suppose if we have multiple business units, so one business unit data cannot see by other business unit people. So that way, this security will be applied. And uh, uh, reference data sharing and sharing. So we can define some set of reference data. So we can assign that in business to the business unit. We'll see how to create a business unit here. If we go to manage business unit task here, so we can see existing business units here. If you click on create, then you have option to enter business unit name. Okay, and location we need to choose. So this location we can choose where I'll show you where we need to define, but there is one task, manage locations. So there we will define this location so that it comes here. And manager, we can select here. We need to select whether this can be active or inactive. And this is the reference data set. So if you want to limit this business unit for a particular reference data set, we can choose. So for now, we will use this common set so that it will be available for all.
Sorry to interrupt.
1 minute.
Sunil.
Okay. So once we save this business unit. Business unit will be created, and then we have two options uh, to set the default business unit. So we might have multiple business units, right? But we want to set the default business unit. So uh, if the user is not chosen any business unit, then it will be the this default business unit will be chosen. So so these are some settings, right? So this is the that setting name. So basically every setting, or here we will call it as a profile option. Okay, profile option name and then profile option code. So this will, so anyone we can use to search. And so if we click on this, the respective profile values we can set here. So if you want to add a new, so basically this will have only one row. We need to choose the business unit that is that exists here. Then there is one more profile option, that is whether we are allowed to uh, enable multiple business units or not. If our business supports multiple business units, then you go we will change this profile value to yes. Uh, okay, so the remaining topics we will see in the tomorrow session uh, in regular classes. So